And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam Family Center. Daily Dodge TV proudly presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver Boys Hockey. And tonight, it's the second home game of the year. It's a Badger East Conference showdown. The Deforest Co-op is in town to take on your Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the arena. I'm joined tonight by Justin Wilski and his daughter Kyra, my videographer / engineers for this broadcast, and we welcome you. Our broadcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Glad to have you with us, everybody, on this Thursday night, our first hockey broadcast of the 2022-2023 winter sports season. Glad to have you with us. And Beaver Dam, for them, this is game number 3 on the young season. Golden Beavers coming in with a 1-1 record. Beaver Dam dropped its opener at home on November 22nd to West Bend 5-3. And then more recently, this past Monday night, Beaver Dam went on the road and took on Milton at the Mant Center in Stoughton, and the Golden Beavers rallied for a 5-3 victory over Milton on Monday night. They scored 3 power play goals in that game, and they also killed off several penalties as they rallied to even their record at 500 and get into the win column for the first time this season. Meanwhile, Deforest has struggled a little bit out of the gates. The Norskis are 0-3 entering tonight's game, and their losses have been to Homestead, Monroe, and McFarland. Offense has struggled a little bit here over the last couple of games. They've only scored 2 goals, 1 each in the last 2 games. And the defense has also been a little bit of an issue here early on. They've given up quite a few goals. They allowed 9 to Homestead in that season opening loss. They gave up 11 to Monroe on November 22nd, and then an 8-1 loss at McFarland. So they're struggling, but they're young, and they feel like they've got a lot of growing to do, but they feel like they're an up-and-coming team, and feel like they're going to pull it together. I was chatting with head coach Brent Richter a little bit earlier, and he said as much. He says, we're staying positive here. Nobody's hanging their heads, and there's a lot of hockey to be played. We're only a couple of games into the season, and so they're going to come in here hungry tonight. So if you're Beaver Dam, you don't you look at that 0-3 record, and you're not thinking, we're going to walk out here with a win tonight. You're thinking, we got to be ready because this team is going to be hungry, and you can't let your guard down against anybody at any time. They'll make you pay. But Beaver Dam trying to build on the momentum gained from that win at Milton on Monday night. Beaver Dam last year had a fine season. They were 17-7 a year ago, 10-2, and finished in second place in the Badger East. One noticeable thing, you look at the Beaver Dam roster this year, and the numbers are down a little bit. There are quite a few names, familiar names, back from last year's squad. So the team, there certainly are quite a bit of juniors and seniors on the roster. It's just there's not as many numbers-wise, and so they're not going to be able to run most nights more than about 2 lines out there. So that's that's going to test them a little bit. Is just maybe the depth or lack thereof a little bit, just because they don't have the numbers that they've had. But as Coach Doug Kraft told me, and we'll play the interview for you in just a few moments, he said we're maybe low in numbers, but he says we're big on heart. We're big on heart, and nobody's going to overlook these guys because, again, I just told you what they did last year. They had a very successful year last year, won a lot of hockey games, and so they're looking to do that again this season. Deforest last year, they were 8-12-1 on the season. They finished 4-7 in the Badger East. I asked Coach Doug Kraft about the Badger East Conference, and he feels it's pretty wide open this year. In fact, he'll talk more about that in the interview that we'll play in just a moment. But that is our matchup tonight. It's the Golden Beavers and the Norskies. Beaver Dam hosting Deforest. And our pregame show is brought to you by John Deere. The good folks at John Deere Horicon Works, we thank them for partnering with us. And we'll continue the John Deere pregame show right after this break. But first, we'll step aside for a timeout. When we come back, you'll hear comments from Beaver Dam head coach Doug Kraft right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Shop the pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Pregame show inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson standing by with Doug Kraft, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Doug, it's great to see you. Our first hockey broadcast of the season. I always get excited for that. And your team off to a 1-1 start. Dropped the opener here at home to West Bend, but then rebounded nicely earlier this week on Monday with a win at Stoughton. Talk about that game and what you saw there. Special teams, big key in that one, sounds like.
Yeah, they were. We were playing Milton. They do play out of Stoughton. We felt like the game, we've had trouble in the second period. I'm just going to get right to it. You know, we haven't scored a goal in the second period yet. We jumped out to a really nice start, scored 2 goals. Thought we pretty well controlled the game. But in the second period, we just seemed to have a lull. Now, special teams have been okay leading up to that game. You know, in our first game, we had a couple power play goals, and I think we gave up a few, too. But they were perfect against Milton. We had 3 power plays in the third period. We scored on all of them, and we killed 3 penalties in the game, the only 3 that were assessed to Milton. So special teams, if only for a night, we're on a roll, but typically I stress that portion of the game with our team and our players, and so we're hoping to build on that tonight.
Well, you and I have talked so many times in the past about the importance of special teams and what a difference maker that can be on a nightly basis. Maybe it sounds a little cliche, but no, it really, those things do make a difference.
I absolutely believe that. I think when 2 teams, especially when they're equal, what you see is that the game is decided in the neutral zone and it's decided in special teams. The majority of the game is played 5-on-5, but the ice just gets so tilted when it's on special teams that if you can execute on both sides of it, the power play and the penalty kill, it gives you that last bit of advantage.
Well, just looking at the roster, a lot of familiar names back this year that I recognize, but the one thing I did notice was that numbers maybe down just a little bit.
Yeah, they are. I've said to a few people this year, it's a small team, but big heart. We've got 2 full lines. We've got 1 player that's going to be missing a few weeks, and once he's back, we'll have basically an energy player instead of an energy line. The kids are in shape. They're getting a lot of ice time. It was a little bit, maybe, I don't want to say frustrating, but it was a bit of a challenge when the season first started and said this is what we're going to do. But everybody's happy to be playing hockey. And, it's only 2 games, but I said when the season started that while our numbers might be down, I feel like everybody on this team is contributors. And even through the first 2 games, you can see our stat sheets, everybody's chipping in, which is great. We don't have to rely on 1 or 2 players. We've got 7 strong forwards. They can all score. They can all assist. The challenge for us will be mixing them up enough to keep it interesting and, make sure that they're fully gelled.
Well, that starts to go into what I was going to ask you next, and that is because you only really have the 2 lines to run out there, do you have to do anything differently that maybe you didn't have to do in the past when you had 3 lines out there? Does that force you to change your hand a little bit just to keep guys fresh?
Well, most coaches want short shifts out of their players, whether they got 2 lines or 4. So it's a little bit more important for us to stress that and make sure that the kids are doing that so that they can just naturally have fresher legs throughout the game. I think it is a challenge for the opposition more than it is for us because we're coming back with, in my opinion, pretty close to 2 first lines all the time. I mean, we're not bringing out anybody that needs to, or I should say that creates an easy matchup for the other team. As a matter of fact, it's been a little bit curious for me and Gary on the bench in that normally we're, playing the chess game, and here we're checking to see who's breathing hard and if it's time to change. So it's kind of a little bit going back to my youth hockey roots where you typically only have 2, and the kids know it already. Like, one of the things I told them at the very beginning of the season was, we're all going to screw up this year. The benefit to this year for you guys is you're going to be right back out there in 45 seconds. So you can make up for every mistake you have right away.
Well, tonight's opponent is the Deforest Co-op, and give us a scouting report. What do you see from the Norskis?
Their top line looks pretty fast. I think they're a young and up-and-coming team. I don't think the score sheet has indicated, what they are yet. They've started all 3 of their games fast. So I'm expecting a really tough first period. We're going to have to match that energy or best it. I think the future's bright for Deforest. Might be a year or 2 for them.
And maybe to expand on that, Badger East Conference. How do you see things maybe shaking out this year conference-wise?
Well, I think it's a little bit more wide open than it has been, certainly than last year. Wanakee was so good. They should maybe come back to the pack a little bit, but there's also a couple of teams on the rise. McFarland and Monona Grove, but both look like they're going to challenge for the top spot. I feel like we're right in the mix to kind of build off of what we did last year. I know we graduated some seniors, but every team does. I feel like our nucleus really, we've got something interesting here in that the core of our team is juniors. The bulk of our team is juniors, and they all have played here starting as freshmen. And usually they kind of come in as sophomores, and so their junior year is their second year. Well, most of these players are coming into their 3rd year in our system, and they're going to play all 4 years. So I am really excited to keep getting the conference season underway.
I'm looking forward to it as well. Doug, thanks as always for your time. Do appreciate it, and good luck to you and the boys tonight.
Thanks, Mike. We always love having you.
All right, that's Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back for more of the John Deere pregame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Welcome back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson with you on the John Deere pregame show. Just a couple minutes away from the opening face-off of tonight's boys high school hockey game between Beaver Dam and Deforest. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their active engagement in the education of their children. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. Your partnership in that effort is critical to student success. The BD Fam, better together. A reminder that tomorrow night here on Daily Dodge TV, we will have boys high school basketball action, and we will not have to go very far to get to that action because we'll be across the street over at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Tomorrow night, the Beaver Dam boys hoopsters will entertain Cudahy. And we'll have it for you right here on Daily Dodge TV. Our John Deere pregame show starts at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and the opening tip is at 7:15. So join us for that. If you can't make it over to the gym, should be a good one. Beaver Dam boys basketball will try and bounce back from a close road loss the other night in Portage, and the opponent is going to be Cudahy. That's tomorrow night right here on Daily Dodge TV. Let's give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. And we'll start with the Deforest co-op, coached by Brent Richter and Bobby Annan. And they will start between the pipes. Braden Kurt, he is a junior. The defensemen getting the start are R.J. Annan, a senior, and Caden Leatherberry, he's a senior. The forwards are Avery O'Day, a junior. Gabriel Larson, he's a senior. And rounding out the starters for the Norskies, Carter Brown, he is a sophomore. So again, it's Braden Kurt, the goaltender, R.J. Annan and Caden Leatherberry, the defenseman. And the forwards are Avery O'Day, Gabriel Larson, and Carter Brown. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, coached by Doug Kraft, Brett Huff, Gary Pashley, they will start between the pipes. Henry Vick, he is a junior. The defensemen getting the start are Nate Henning, a senior, along with Jackson Barnett, he's also a senior. The forwards include Aiden Root, a junior, Alex Woods, who is a senior, and rounding out the starters at center is Braden Strakota. He is also a junior. So again, for Beaver Dam, it's Henry Vick between the pipes, Nate Henning and Jackson Barnett at the D, and the forwards are Aiden Root and Alex Woods along with Braden Strakota. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's game. They'll drop the puck here in just a couple of moments. Let's do this. Let's take another break, and we'll come back, get you ready for the opening face-off right after this timeout on Daily Dodge TV.
For every
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Fridays, the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little... Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And once again, we continue our pregame programming brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. Players being introduced to the crowd here at the Beaver Dam Family Center. And we'll be underway in just a moment. But right now, we'll keep it here. And we will pause as they honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Our national anthem here at the Beaver Dam Family Center. And once again, our pregame show has been brought to you by the good folks at John Deere Horicon Works. Hey, during the broadcast tonight, feel free to send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. And that email address is sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll be happy to give you a shout out. And, yeah, don't be bashful. We'd love to hear from you. We always like to interact with those of you out there tuned into the broadcast. You can be a Beaver Dam fan. You can be a Deforest fan. You can be a Justin Wilski fan. It really doesn't matter. Just give us an email, and we'll give you that shout-out during the broadcast tonight. Sports@dailydodge.com. Just about ready to drop the puck. Opening face-off coming up. You can see on your video screen Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys tonight, with the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. Deforest, they've got the black jerseys on tonight with purple numbers, purple and yellow trim. In the first period, Beaver Dam's going to skate right to left as we all see it, and Deforest will go left to right. So here we go. Time to drop the puck and play hockey. Our first hockey broadcast of the season. Braden Strakota will take the opening faceoff at center. Beaver Dam wins the draw. This game is underway as Jackson Barnett lost it at center ice, picked up by the Norskis, brought into the offensive zone, sent towards the net, and a shot and a stick save made by Vic right away off a chance by Gabriel Larson. And now the puck loose. Larson fell down and picked up by the Golden Beavers. Alex Woods out to center ice. He crosses the blue line and she fires it over the top of the net. Rebound is loose, picked up by the Norskis, tipped up to the blue line, but not out as a shot wide by Nate Henning. It'll go to the far side where Aiden Root picks it up and sends it down into the corner. And a battle ensues for it down along the end boards. Alex Woods tried to get a stick on it, could not. Now it's sent around the other way into the near side corner. Opening minute of play, first period. No score as of yet in the hockey game, but we're just underway. Now in his own zone, here's Caden Leatherberry skating out towards center. Leatherberry sidesteps a defender across the Beaver Dam line. He will fire and a save made by Vic. Rebound loose in the slot area, and Beaver Dam will clear and get it out to center ice. Now shot right back in by Deforest. Both teams are going to make some line changes as we are now a minute and 10 seconds into the contest. Beaver Dam regrouping in its own zone. And here comes Evan Burkhart up the left wing side. He'll cross the blue line into the offensive zone. Left circle, tried to center. Actually goes behind the net. He centers in front, and a shot partially blocked. A great scoring chance there for Boston Damon, but the shot was partially blocked. Didn't get a lot of good wood on it there. 2.5 minutes gone. I should say a minute and a half gone, rather. And right now, puck is shot out to center ice and back into the Golden Beaver zone. Chasing after it there, he is going to be Damon. And he'll lead the charge back the other way. Boston Damon sending it ahead to Jacob Lott out at center ice. Bobbled the puck, got by a defender. Nice move. Takes it across the line. Over on the right side in the offensive zone. Centers it, and it got through traffic. Swatted to the far side boards, and now the Norskis will take it out to center ice. Back they come into the Golden Beaver end. With it there, Avery O'Day gets bottled up. Got spun around. Burkhart takes the puck away. And now Burkhart back to our left, out at neutral ice. Gains the line, tried to go past a defender and send it through his legs. He could not do it. Now the puck is picked up by R.J. Annan. Annan sending it up the near side boards, and it'll be deflected into the slot, now taken out to center by O'Day. O'Day had a poke checked away after he crossed the Beaver Dam blue line. Going after it now is, for Beaver Dam, is Mason Poznansky. Over on the right side, a pass out to center off the stick of Poznansky, taken by William Eckstein. He lost it as he sent it to the near side. We had a couple of bodies go down, and now a whistle is blown with 14:16 to go in the first period. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. 2 minutes, 44 seconds elapsed. From the faceoff at center ice, Beaver Dam wins the draw, and it's sent and tipped into the offensive zone by Alex Woods. Now shot back out. And he actually kept in at the point, and a blast by Strakota from the left point. He kept it in and fired a riser in on the goaltender Braden Kurt, who makes the stop. And we'll have a face-off in the DeForest zone to the right of the netminder Braden Kurt. And this is Lont taking the draw, wins the draw. Gets a shot, sent it back to the blue, and a shot save made. Another shot by Lon on the rebound. That was a save made by Kurt. And the Norskis trying to get it out of their own zone, but they can't. It's sent down behind the cage. After it is Annan. R.J. Annan sends it past everybody. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and this will be icing on the Norskis as they'll make a change. 13:43 left to go in the opening stanza. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Face-off this time to the left of Kurt. Lont will take the draw for the Golden Beavers. And from the face-off, this is Damon skating and centered it, and a shot by Lont. And I don't know if Kurt got the stick on it or if it just hit traffic, but that was a great chance. Here's another centering pass, and Burkhart shot. Save made. It's loose in front. And now another blast. That one partially fanned on by Beaver Dam's Jackson Barnett, and it'll be cleared out of the zone back into the Beaver Dam end. No icing here as play continues. Beaver Dam's going to make some changes. With it is Nate Henning. And now Henning out to center. Up the left wing side, across the blue line with speed. Through the left circle. Centers it, and that shot went wide. It's a loose puck now near the left circle. And it's going to be tapped right to Nicholas Rentmeister. He couldn't get it out, though, lost it. Now another shot that's blocked. Root's shot got blocked. The Deforest skater fell down trying to clear the puck. It's kept in along the half wall on the far side. Now sent into the corner. Getting spun around was Root. Now he's going to pick up the puck. Aiden Root, stick handling, leaves it off at the right point. Sent down low by Quentin Schrader. Now to the near corner, I should say. And a shot, a clearing attempt is going to get out, actually, out at center ice. But hustling after it is Schrader in his own zone, sends it back to center. Errant pass, Woods trying to get a stick on it. It deflects high in the air. Now Root picks it up. He'll cross the line. Root sidesteps the defender and lost the puck at the last second. Nice poke check away. I think that was Annan that poke checked it away. And now here's Schrader. He got knocked down along the half wall. As the puck comes to the near side, bounces up in the air. It's played in the near corner. We're now 5 minutes into the game. Just under 12 minutes left first period. No score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here is Strakota back to get it behind his own cage. Flips it around the half wall. There's Root trying to back in it. His pass is intercepted, loose, and now kicked out to center, but it's going to be taken there by Leatherberry. Leatherberry, pass a little bit too wide of the intended target, Martinelli, and now sent back into the Norski zone where Annan will pick it up. And he'll send it near side for Leatherberry. Out to center ice it goes. Onto the stick of Michael Martinelli. He got it taken away at the Beaver Dam blue line. Nice defensive play by Poznansky to take it away. Sends it up the far side boards. It's swatted out to center. Lont got hassled defensively. Couldn't catch up with the puck. Loose in the Deforest end. Sent out to center. But right there picked up by Boston Damon of the Golden Beavers. Damon in his own zone. Sends it near side for Lont. Here's Lont. Out to center ice. Off the stick of Poznansky. Deflected into the Deforest zone and sent around the boards. Over to the near side. Woods trying to get a stick on it. And Beaver Dam can't keep it in at the blue line. And now a loose puck near the Beaver Dam blue line. It would have been offside had Deforest touched it. And so Beaver Dam picks it up. There's a cross ice pass that hit a skate. It's loose near the Beaver Dam bench on the far side board. Still at neutral ice. Sent towards the blue line, but it's intercepted by Poznansky. Throws it ahead. It's going to be picked up by Damon in the offensive zone, right side. He skates down low, centers it. Who's home? Picked up there by Henning, and a rising shot. Save made by Kurt. Rebound cleared, but not out. It's loose in the circle. Shot goes behind the net by Damon. Another clearing attempt, and it's still in the Deforest zone. Now sent down low. Approaching the 10-minute mark and counting of the first period. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. There's a clearing attempt and a shot and a whistle at the same time. Let's see what we've got here. But that was Henning, and I think we're going to have our first penalty of the game, and we will. And it's going to go on the Golden Beavers. This is going to go on Boston Damon. Shots on goal right now, 5-2 in favor of Beaver Dam, but a 2-minute minor on Damon. Face off in the Golden Beaver end to the right of Henry Vick. Deforest wins the draw. On the power play, shot, hit traffic in front. Puck is loose in the left circle. Sent out of the zone by the Golden Beaver penalty killers. Again, they were pretty good on the penalty kill Monday. Interference was the call on Damon, by the way, a 2-minute minor. But yeah, Beaver Dam killed about 3 penalties in that game against Milton on Monday night. We talked about it in the pregame chat, Doug Kraft and myself, how important special teams is. Well, here's an early test for the Beaver Dam penalty kill. 1:28 left in the man advantage for Deforest as they regroup in their own zone. No score as of yet, but the Norskis with a great opportunity here to light the lamp first with a man advantage. And the puck is sent out to center ice. There, it's off the stick of Strakota, brought into the offensive zone. Shot and a stick save made by Vick off that blast by Gabriel Larson. And now a clearing attempt actually went over the plexiglass and into the Beaver Dam bench area. That'll stop the clock with 9:12 to go first period and 61 seconds remaining in the penalty on Beaver Dam's Boston Damon. A faceoff's going to come back into the Golden Beaver end to the right of Henry Vick. Lant will take the draw against Larson. And from the faceoff in the Golden Beaver end, Deforest controls. Norskis win the draw. At the left point, almost sent out of the zone by Lant, but kept in. And now a pass to the point area and sent down low by Casey Koopman. Down along the inboards, played towards the half wall, sent up to the blue end. Aaron pass. It goes all the way back into the Deforest end. Kind of an unforced error there as the Norski's going to have to go back and get it in their own zone. 36 seconds and counting left in the Deforest power play. And here they come at center. On the rush, Larson brings it in on the right side to the Golden Beaver end. Into the corner, gets by the defender. Kind of lost it in the process. Lant tying him up in the left corner. He'll skate out of there with it and send it out to center and back down into the Norski end. Just 14 seconds left in the power play time for Deforest. Maybe time for one last rush up ice. 8:19 to go in the first period. No score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Out at center ice. It's shot into the Beaver Dam end. The penalty's over to Damon. We're back to even strength now. And that pass went around the boards and all the way out to center ice. The Norskis pick it up with Leatherberry. He fires it in. It'll go around the boards. Going after it there is Nate Henning. Henning trying to get away from the DeForest player Eckstein. It's loose behind the cage. Eckstein will pick it up. He's going to send it up to the right point, but it's going to go out of the zone. Leatherberry couldn't keep it in. He's got to go back to his own end. He takes it away from Damon. Skating through traffic. Leatherberry going far side. Backhands it into the Golden Beaver end. Changes being made for both teams here with 7:35 to go in a very entertaining first period. No scoring, though, yet. But still, good end-to-end action here. Not a whole lot of stoppages. We had a few stoppages. It's going to come back into the Beaver Dam end. 7:23 left to play in this first period. We got our first email of the evening. I'll get to that here in just a second. And from the face-off, controlled by the Beavers and shot out of the zone, right onto the stick of Root. He's in on a breakaway. Root fires it behind the cage. Oh, he had a breakaway and could not beat the netminders. He sent it behind the net. And now that errant pass going to go all the way down deep into the Golden Beaver end where it's going to be picked up by Quentin Schrader. Schrader backhands it to the near side wall. And there's a shot from the point. Stick save made by Vic. It went out of play. And so that'll stop the clock. 6:54 to go in the first period. And this email says, Coach Kraft's parents, happy to be watching from Minnesota. Thanks for broadcasting the games. Thank you for that nice email. They're watching from St. Joseph, Minnesota tonight. Again, you can send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Well, send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Here's Burkhart into the offensive zone. Left side he goes. He'll go behind the net. Centers it, and it got past the stick of Lant. Oh, Lant was coming down the slot, and they just weren't able to get it on his stick. Here's Burkhart again, right across the blue line. Left side, down behind the DeForest net. Sends it over to the right point, and shot towards the net. Bouncing puck, and that one is cleared out of there. Lant had a chance on a backhander. Look out, we got bodies on the deck in the Beaver Dam end as it's sent behind the cage. Played over the near side wall and out to center. Here comes Lant. Left wing side. Skates towards this high slot. Leaves it off now for Burkhart. He centered it. Intended for Woods, but it did not connect. And now kept in the zone, though, by Henning. And Henning through the right circle into the slot. Pass and a shot. And that one goes just wide for Quentin Schrader, who had a good look. Now Burkhart keeps it in. That shot hit a defender on its way to the net. Never got there. And a clearing attempt. It's going to go all the way down into the Golden Beaver end, where it's going to be picked up there by Barnett. 5:38 to go, first period. Pass intercepted, brought into the offensive zone by Leatherberry. Right side, tough angle shot, stick save made by Henry Vick. And now a 2-on-1 developing. Pass ahead to Woods. Woods in on a breakaway, fires, save made by Kurt. Rebound is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Woods. Backhanded, swatted, another swat, another save made by Kurt. And they'll stop play with 5:18 to go in the first period. Oh, some chances there. Point blank chances for the Golden Beavers, but how about Braden Kurt, the junior, up to the task. Big saves to keep this game scoreless on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard from the faceoff. Puck trickled towards the net. DeForest trying to clear the zone. It's deflected high in the air, and that's out of play as it deflected up in the air and over the plexiglass. But some of the best opportunities yet for Beaver Dam. Right now, the shots on goal in the game, 8-4 in favor of the Golden Beavers. Face off to the left of Kurt. Beavers win the draw. Fired. Save made by Kurt. Rebound is loose in the slot and going to be taken out of the zone by Deforest. Letterbury sends it ahead. This is Logan Meyer. He fell down and lost the puck. Got hit into the boards there. And now back the other way comes Strakota. Strakota into the slot. Fires. And a save made. Glove save by Kurt. Both teams will put some fresh personnel on the ice. 4:51 to go, first period. And right now, Beaver Dam and Deforest are scoreless. From the face-off, controlled by the Beavers. And a shot. He scores! Mason Poznansky from a tough angle on the left side snuck it under the crossbar, beats Braden Kurt, and it's 1-0. Golden Beavers, an even strength goal coming at 4:45 left in the first period, but oh my goodness. After all that, Poznansky lights the lamp. One to nothing. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. There's another chance right off the face-off. Now a blast and actually partially fanned on by Burkhart from the right point. Clearing attempt actually hit a Deforest player, and now they do get it out to center. So Poznansky scores. It's an unassisted goal. I didn't think there was an assist because that just wanted to wait and check, but I got the call there. Here's Poznansky again, fires. That's a stick save made by Kurt. He was looking for number 2 on the evening there. And now Boston Damon gets hit hard and hit the ice. Deforest will pick it up. Beaver Dam doing a nice job trying, kind of bottling them up in their own zone there at times. But now they finally do send it down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call on Deforest. So, with 3:57 remaining in period number 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is 1-0. Beaver Dam leading Deforest on the unassisted goal by Poznansky. Face off to the right of Braden Kurt. Deforest wins the draw. Can't clear it out of the zone. Woods shot and right from inside the blue line. It gets in on net and a glove save made by Braden Kurt. Hey, I have to give a shout out here to Kevin, Leanne, Ty, and Dalton watching the game tonight from Texas. The Vick family and Jared Fox are here cheering for your nephew Henry, and they're cheering loud. Jared Fox stopped up to the broadcast booth before the game, and I said, "What are you doing here?" I mean, this isn't Columbus. As an icing call on Deforest again, and he wanted me to give that shout out. And just as I say that, I see we have an email here that says the same thing. Go Beavers, a shout out from the Vick and Miller families all the way from Katy, Texas. So great to be able to watch Henry even on vacation. Go Beavers. And Leanne sent that one in. From the face-off in the Deforest end, it's sent out of the zone. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me an email, your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for, and we'll get you on the air during the broadcast. Another icing call on Deforest. So with 3:31 left to go in the opening frame, the faceoff comes back into the Norski's end. Shots on goal right now, 14-4 in favor of Beaver Dam, and they have the 1-0 lead. And here's Woods firing, and a save made by Kurt. Loose puck along the end wall, sent up to the half wall, and one of the Deforest skaters fell down, but he gets back up, picks it up. That's actually Dean Rupert. Rupert crossed the Beaver Dam blue line and had a poke checked away. And a bouncing puck taken back out by Henning. He'll cross the Deforest line, had it knocked off his stick. Loose in the high slot area. It's going to be tracked down there by Beaver Dam's Aiden Root. And now taken out to center. Here comes Carter Brown. Brown, Strakota tried to knock it away from him. He did. Brown tried to get it back and actually tipped it to a teammate, but then he lost it. And now here comes Root, retreating the other way. Root got tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty as the Deforest defender got his stick into Root's skates and tripped him up. And that'll be the first penalty for Deforest tonight. tripping will be the call. This is going to go on Avery O'Day. So Beaver Dam with the 1-0 lead. Now a power play for the Golden Beavers, their first of the night. Firing Strakota. That one hit traffic in front. Kept in the zone, though. Here is Poznanski looking for another goal. He's got the first one of the night. Here's Lott. Stick handling. Over to the far side. Sends it down to Strakota in the corner. Back to Lott. Lott fires, and they score! I'm not sure if that was tipped on the way in, but Lott fired, and it found the back of the net. It's a power play goal, and with 2:13 left to play in period number 1, it's now a 2-0 Beaver Dam lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Or no, they're saying no? Oh, they're saying maybe it was played with a high stick. I beg your pardon. So wipe that one off the board. It's not going to count, because the faceoff's going to go back into the Beaver Dam end, so that goal is not going to count. Played with a high stick, they're saying. Well, so the power play, well, let's see now. The scoreboard they're going to have to reset the scoreboard clock as far as the power play or the penalty goes. They're just trying to get that set. And so we have just a momentary delay here with a couple of minutes to go in the first period. Well, a lot of the fans to my right here were a little disappointed about that, but we play on. All right, now they've got the scoreboard set again. 1:43 left in the Beaver Dam power play. Right now, Deforest, though, shorthanded in the offensive zone, and fanning on it was Dean Rupert. It was sent down low. And now Beaver Dam finally picks it up. This is Strakota coming out to center. Left side, across the blue line. Strakota, drop pass. Lott circles behind the cage, back to Strakota, fires, and that one goes behind the cage. Loose puck at the near half wall, picked up by Poznanski. There's a centering pass to the high slot. Shot, glove save made by Kurt, and it's cleared out of the zone all the way down the ice. Chasing after it, Larson. And he got taken off the puck. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. 1:15 left in the period. Burkhart with speed. Left wing side into the offensive zone. Shot from a tough angle. Save made by Kurt. Woods going after the rebound. He's got it along the end wall. Now Woods gets tied up there by Rupert. They're battling for the puck behind the Deforest cage. 1 minute to go in the period. 33 seconds left in the Beaver Dam man advantage. 1-0 the score. And there's a pass that was tipped out of the zone out to center. Beavers regroup there. Poznanski, they had to go off his stick. Poke checked off his stick and then sent back into the Golden Beaver end. Now it's sent right back out. And playing it into the offensive zone, Woods, left side, into the circle. Nice pass into the slot. Shot! Big save by Kurt on the blast by Poznanski. A gorgeous centering feed, but they could not score. Huge save for Kurt. Penalty's over. We're back to 5 skaters aside. 24 seconds left in the period, I should say. Shot, tough angle. Woods, save made. Kurt. Rebound is loose. Going to be played out of the zone and back into the Beaver Dam end. 14 seconds to go in the period. That's going to be icing, actually, on Deforest. Oh, my goodness. It's 1-0, but Kurt has made some huge saves in this first period. It could be 2 or even 3-0. But Braden Kurt keeping this game pretty close. Face-off in the Norski end. 12.8 seconds remaining in the period. And from the face-off, Beaver Dam wins the draw. A shot that hit traffic. Rebound is kept in by Henning, and he fires it down to the end wall. Backhanded by Chase Meyer around the boards. Root fires. Stick save made by Kurt. And before Henning could get the next shot off, the horn sounds, and that is the end of the first period of play here at the Beaver Dam Family Center. 17 minutes of hockey in the books. And at the end of one on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 1 and Deforest nothing. Stay with us. We'll have our first intermission report coming up in just a moment. We'll take this break and be back after this on Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
And back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center, Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. One period of play in the books, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, in the first intermission, it is Beaver Dam leading Deforest by the score of 1-0. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Wilson Elementary. It's a 1-0 game after one. And as we take a look at the stats from the first 17 minutes, the only goal of the game came with 4:45 left in the first period. Mason Poznansky, unassisted for the Golden Beavers, scored at even strength to make it 1-0 Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam a couple minutes later looked like they had taken a 2-0 lead, but there was a power play goal disallowed because it was played with a high stick. The puck had gone into the net, but they disallowed the goal because it was played with a high stick. So could have been 2-0, could have been 3-0, had it not been for the outstanding goaltending of the junior Braden Kurt for Deforest, who made some huge saves to keep this game right where it is, 1-0 after one. Mason Poznansky with the only goal thus far. The shots on goal in the game decidedly in favor of the Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam with 19 shots in the first period and 4 for Deforest. Henry Vick stopped all 4 shots that he faced for Beaver Dam, and Braden Kurt stopped 18 of the 19 shots that he faced in the Deforest net. Penalties in the period, each team took 1 penalty for 2 minutes. Both teams were 0 for 1 on the power play. So still a tight game, 1-0, Beaver Dam with the lead. But even though it's just a 1-goal game, Beaver Dam certainly, for the most part, had the better of play in that first period. They had quite a bit of the play in the offensive zone. They certainly, had the big advantage in shots on goal, and so we'll look to see if they can continue that. One thing that Beaver Dam head coach Doug Kraft had said about the game the other night, he says the second period we did not play well. And so that's gonna be a focal point tonight, is to come out, not only play well, but to really keep that momentum going that they generated in the first period. Once again, you can send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you tonight and give you a shout out on the broadcast. This email just came in. It says, Grandma and Grandpa Nowicki watching from Boulder Junction, Wisconsin, cheering for the team and just a little bit louder for Alex Woods. Grandpa is multitasking, cleaning a couple of walleye and watching the game at the same time. And they say, we sure enjoy you announcing the game. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Great job, they say, and go Beavers. Again, send us an email to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Hey, if any Deforest fans out there, you're welcome to pipe in and let us know you're watching. Don't be afraid. We're equal opportunity here. We welcome you to do that. Hey, this email just came in. This one says, Donna and Dylan Stegner watching from Beaver Dam, rooting for cousin Henry Vick, and go Golden Beavers. Thank you very much for the email, you two. Hope you're having a good Thursday night. Really do appreciate that. But again, we'll get to some more as they come in throughout the broadcast. Right now, we'll step aside for another timeout. Come back, get you ready for the second period right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Fridays, the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Well, again, a reminder that tomorrow night we'll switch gears. We'll head across the street over to the BDHS Fieldhouse for coverage of Beaver Dam Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tomorrow night, Tim Ladrin's squad will be at home to take on Cudahy. And we'll have that game for you right here on Daily Dodge TV. Join us tomorrow night, pregame show, the John Deere pregame show, starting at about 7 o'clock. And we'll tip it off at 7:15. Looking forward to that one. Beaver Dam boys hoops tomorrow night. Ninja will be there tomorrow night, right? Kyra coming too for that one tomorrow? Yes, okay. And so the whole gang will all be back here with you tomorrow night, just across the street. So just remember to park over there, guys, okay? Yeah, no need to park here and walk. I mean, you can do that if you want the exercise, but all right, so that's our broadcast. I need you guys don't, but I need the exercise. So, tomorrow night, join us for high school hoops. Taking a look at the upcoming schedules for these two teams, Beaver Dam's next game comes up at Stoughton this coming Tuesday night, December 6th. They'll drop the puck at 7:30. Beaver Dam's next home game is a week from tonight, Thursday, December 8th against Wanakee. And that actually is a game that you will watch right here on Daily Dodge TV. Next week, Thursday, the Beaver Dam boys hosting Wanakee in high school hockey. And next week, Thursday night, a week from tonight, we'll have that game for you on Daily Dodge TV. Looking forward to that. For Deforest, they are back in action Tuesday night. They got a home game against Monona Grove. And then another home game on Friday, December 9th, when Milton will come to the ice pond at Wanakee. Speaking of Wanakee, the Norskis are at Wanakee. Well, they're in their same building, but they're considered the visiting team on Monday, December 12th, as the Norskis play their home games at the ice pond in Wanakee. So when they play Wanakee, well, it doesn't really feel like a road game, does it? Because they're playing in the same building where they play their home games. But that's what's on tap for these two squads. Norskis, as I mentioned, came into this one 0-3 on the year, looking for win number 1. Beaver Dam's at 1-1. They played one fewer game than the Norskis. And Beaver Dam, after dropping that opener to West Bend here in this building, winners on Monday against Milton. Just waiting for the players to come back out, and we'll get this second period underway. They'll switch it up in the second period, and Beaver Dam will skate left to right in this second period. That means Deforest will go right to left. Good crowd here tonight. And there usually is when we come out for these hockey games. The home fans are over to our right. And a lot of the visiting fans for Deforest brought a pretty good contingent here tonight. A lot of folks over to our left on that side of the arena. Always fun to come out and catch a high school hockey game. I mean, we're glad we can bring you these games on Daily Dodge TV, but you know what? Nothing like being there in person, so come on out some night if you got some time, nothing else going on. I don't know if he's here tonight. I haven't seen Benny the Beaver, but I heard Benny the Beaver has been named the Grand Marshal of the Beaver Dam Christmas Parade this Saturday. Oh, my goodness. I can't think of a more deserving person to have that honor. The best mascot there is. He recently won some awards from the Mascot Hall of Fame. And I'm going to have to get down to the parade on Saturday night. Check that out maybe. All right, here we go. Second period getting underway. Lont will take the draw against Larson. Deforest wins the opening faceoff of the second period. We're underway, but now a turnover, and here comes Beaver Dam with Burkhardt into the offensive zone. And he gets tripped up from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Deforest as Burkhardt was taken down. Well, he used that speed. I've mentioned that a couple of times here in the early going of this one to get down deep in the zone, and that's going to be a tripping call, I believe. Yep, tripping is going to be the call on Caden Leatherberry. And so Beaver Dam, with its second power play opportunity of the night, face off to the left of Kurt. And from the face-off, it's shot and a glove save made off the blast by Lott. He picks up the rebound in the corner, skates past the defender, gives it to Damon, centered it, and over there is Nate Henning. Henning down to Burkhart. Evan Burkhart all on the end wall, skating to the near corner, centers it off the stick of Schrader, but he settles it down. Down now to Henning. Henning, ooh, that one got through traffic, and it's going to bounce out to center ice. Lott will pick it up there. He retreats to his own blue line. Here's Lott. Stick handling through traffic by the defender. Nice speed through the left circle. Back behind the net. Bouncing puck. He corrals it. Settles it down in the near corner. And drop pass there. Taken by Boston Damon. Damon to the point. Sent down low again where Lott has it. Lott trying to get around the defender. Drop pass. Damon kind of overskated it. And it's still loose in the corner. Now the Norskis pick it up. They try to clear it, but it's not out of the zone. Kept in by Schrader. Here's Lott. That shot is blocked. And R.J. Annan blocked that one, and it deflected out of play. So we'll have a stoppage. 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. And we're about a minute and 22 seconds into period number 2. 1-0. Beaver Dam leads Deforest on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Woods will take the draw to the left of Kurt, wins the faceoff. Strakota, big blast from the point. Tipped by Woods up in the air, goes over the cage. He settles it down and tries to wrap around, falls down as he tried to wrap it around on the far side. And now here's Poznanski. Poznanski leaving it off for Woods. Woods gets tied up in the corner. Root down there to try and help out. It's sent towards the slot and now shot out of the zone by the Norskis. 22 seconds and counting left in the Beaver Dam power play. Beaver Dam regrouping in its own zone. We'll try and get another rush up ice. Puck loose at the blue line, picked up by the Norskis, sent towards the net by Leffelholtz, but Beaver Dam has it. Now just 5 seconds left in the power play. Pass was tipped at center ice, and Woods tipped it to Poznanski. He shoots and a short side save made by Kurt. And now the penalty is over. We're back to even strength as play continues. Shot, and that one goes just wide of the cage. So Beaver Dam now 0 for 2 with a man advantage. That one trickles in on net and gloved by Kurt. And that'll force a stoppage with, 2.5 minutes gone in this second period. 14:30 left in the middle stanza. 1-0 Beaver Dam with the lead as both teams making some changes here with that stoppage in play. And with it is Leatherberry. Lost it in the corner on the far side. Still loose along the end wall. Leatherberry spins, sends it to the half wall where it's picked up by Carter Brown. Brown getting it ahead. 2-on-2 the other way. Puck poke checked off the stick of Gabriel Larson and brought into the offensive zone offside. And so we'll have another stop. Oh, a penalty. That's what we have. Hang on. Jacob Lott is going to go to the box. A 2-minute minor. I didn't see the signal, but we'll get the call here from our PA announcer, our good friend Big Jer. Face-off coming to the left of the Beaver Dam goaltender Henry Vick. Norskis win the draw. They're on the power play, trailing 1-0. Roughing was the call, a roughing penalty. So the Norskis with a chance to tie this game with a man advantage. And Beaver Dam just trying to clear the zone. Clearing attempt was knocked down momentarily, but then sent out. And down the length of the ice it goes. Kurt out to play it. It's sent around the boards to the far side half wall. And out at center ice, Woods intercepting a pass and backhanding it right back into the Norski zone. Here's Leatherberry. Leatherberry almost had it intercepted, but Aiden Root fell down. Well, Woods chasing him. He backhands it around the boards, and let's see if Beaver Dam can keep it in. No, they can't. Beaver Dam is shorthanded, but it kind of looks like they're on the power play right now as they fire it right back down to the DeForest end. 49 seconds left in the man advantage for the Norskies. Just under 13 minutes left, second period. Here's Dean Rupert. Had it knocked off his stick after crossing the blue line. Fired around the boards, but kept in at the left point. Rupert actually kept it in. Now sends it towards the net, deflects into the left circle, and then cleared out of the zone by the Golden Beavers. Rupert's going to have to go back towards his own blue line to play it. Sends it cross ice to Annan. R.J. Annan's pass bouncing through traffic. Now going to be picked up by Trevin Lloyd. Lloyd lost it inside the blue line. Back out to the DeForest zone it goes and sent ahead. And now Annan kind of misfired and fanned on that as he was trying to pick up the pass. Clearing attempt is kept in on the right side. Loose puck in the circle, sent out of the zone. That'll do it. Penalty to Lant is over, and we are now back to 5 skaters per side. 12 minutes and change left to go, second period on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's 1-0. Beaver Dam on top. So both teams have had 2 power play chances tonight. Both teams have failed to score with the extra skater. Beaver Dam controlling in the offensive zone, tied up along the near half wall, and it's loose in the right circle. Burkhart chases after it, picks it up to the blue line. He skates, fires that one wide of the cage. And now played up to the left point. Aiden Root backhands it down low, but intercepted, sent right back out to neutral ice. A couple of players going after it along the far side wall over by the bench areas. Puck got kicked loose into the DeForest end, picked up by Aiden Root, and then he got nice back check, or are they going to call a penalty? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. They blew the whistle. There's going to be a penalty on DeForest, and this is going to be called on Trevin Lloyd. So this is going to be power play opportunity number 3 in the game for the Golden Beavers. A 2-minute minor called on Lloyd. DeForest wins the faceoff, sends it out of the zone all the way down the ice. Boston Damon will have to go back to get it. Now DeForest picks up an errant pass to center and shoots it right back into the Golden Beaver end. Shot back in. Okay, the penalty was for head contact, apparently. And Beaver Dam now on the power play, but they can't control it cleanly in the offensive zone, and the Norskies will fire it right back out all the way down the ice. Vic will have to go out of the crease to play it and leaves it off for Quentin Schrader. Fires it ahead at center ice. Bouncing puck brought into the offensive zone. Poznansky, then he got taken off the puck. And at center ice, look out, here comes Larson back into the offensive zone shorthanded. Couldn't sidestep the defender. And now sent out to center, but picked up at the blue line by DeForest. And an errant pass is intercepted by Burkhart. He's got to let his teammate Root get out of the zone, or it would have been offside. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for the Golden Beavers. But they have to regroup in their own zone here as it's sent out to center. Pass was a little bit behind the intended receiver, Poznansky. Now here is Henning, and Henning had it poked away as he was going in right side for a scoring opportunity. With it now is Casey Koopman. Koopman had it taken away by Lant. Lant sending it to the point on the left side. Shot hit Koopman. It's still at the blue line and kept in. It's still onside. Strakota, right side, fires. Save made. It might have hit actually traffic. Another shot hit traffic. Rebound. And they sent it just wide of the cage. Did Burkhart. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Puck is sent over to the left corner. Loose puck is picked up by Damon. Tried to center it. Now it is loose in the slot. Backhanded shot is blocked. And DeForest will get it out. And now we're back to even strength. as Lloyd came out of the box, and actually DeForest going to make some changes. Beaver Dam tried to catch DeForest in a change. Woods will play it into the offensive zone down deep, but lost it. It was knocked away. And over to the far side, there's Larson. He backhanded it towards the corner, but it was picked up there by Schrader. Schrader sidesteps a defender. He goes to the end wall. Schrader getting tied up there by Leatherberry. DeForest comes out of the scrum with it. And with it now is Carson Rufner. Rufner with a pass to the near side, and that's off the plexiglass. Now they get it out to center, but right onto the stick of Schrader. And Schrader controls for Beaver Dam. Schrader had it knocked right back to him, and he fires it in. Bouncing puck in on Kurt. He makes the easy save there. Shots on goal in the game, 23-4 in favor of Beaver Dam, as here comes Avery O'Day. O'Day into the Golden Beaver end. O'Day by one defender. Tough angle shot from the left side, save made by Vic. Puck is loose. There's Larson picking it up along the end wall. 8 minutes to go, second period. Been a good one. 1-0. Beaver Dam leads. Leatherberry sends it right side. Shot, and rebound is kicked out of there after the save made by Vic. But Beaver Dam's now got a crooked number on the board. It's 2-0 after the goal by Burkhart. We'll check the assists here momentarily. Still a lot of time, though. If you're a DeForest fan, still a lot of time in the. Here comes Poznansky. Well, I'll catch the assists later, folks. It's really hard to hear the PA system in here. And so we'll get those for you at the intermission. But Burkhart did get the goal. We know that much. That was pretty easy to spot as he got it on the rebound. Now Beaver Dam with another chance here. This is Woods. Fired it right through the crease. To the near side it comes. Sent towards the slot area. Got through traffic again. Now on the far side, here come the Norskis out to center. This is Lloyd into the offensive zone. Playing it behind the net. Skating after it in the near corner he goes. Trevin Lloyd. I beg your pardon. That was Rupert. And now out at center, here comes Strakota into the DeForest zone. Backhanded shot. That one goes wide of the net. Tried to flip a backhander in. And now a pass up to the blue line actually goes out of the zone. Back at neutral ice. Schrader plays it there. It's worked ahead. Woods crossing the blue line. Forcing it down low into the Norski zone. Aiden Root after it. Woods is going to pick it up, though, as Root got tangled up. Sent it up to the blue line, but Schrader just could not keep it in. Bounced over his stick. And he'll play it back towards his own zone. Cross-ice pass. There's Parker Stotts sending it down deep into the Norski end. 5:34 to go, second period. Beaver Dam now leading 2-0 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's a puck lifted high in the air. Root knocks it down at center, brings it across the line. Aiden Root fires, and a kick save made by Kurt. Rebound is loose in the corner. There is Larson on the near side corner, sending it around the boards. And a clearing attempt, kind of partially fanned, and Woods has it now. Here's Woods, spinning, right side, rims it around the boards. It's going to go, actually took a funny bounce, and off the stick of Root, he couldn't handle it cleanly, otherwise he would have had a point-blank chance. Under 5 minutes left in period two. Here's Burkhart picking up a loose puck. Retreating back the other way comes Burkhart. Burkhart sidesteps the defender, fires, and a save made by Kurt. Oh my goodness. Now a loose puck and another shot. Damon shot, save made by Kurt. As that got through traffic, fired out to center, bodies on the ice. As the puck is played at center ice, actually that player was going off for a change. Now they blow the whistle. Let's check it out with 4:28 to go in the middle stanza. Wonder if it was it offside or what do we have here? The face-off is going to come at center ice. Do we have a penalty? Yeah, we do. It's going to go on Spencer Christinger, freshman. Third penalty of the period for DeForest. And so Beaver Dam with yet another power play. They lead it 2-0 and a chance to increase the lead with a man advantage. 4:15 left in the second period. Centering pass hopped over the stick of Damon on the right side. All right, too many men was the call. And I wondered if that was going to be the case because there was a player trying to get off at the Deforest bench. There's a shot that goes deflected over the top of the net. Lant has it. But it was too many men, and actually it's Christinger that's serving the penalty. So Beaver Dam regrouping in its own zone. 3:45 left in period number 2 as the scoreboard went out again. Well, now it's back on. It's done that a couple of times. It's flickered here tonight a little bit. Here's Lant, right side. Defender centers it, and that one went by Boston Damon, who then went crashing into the net. It brought it off the magnets, and we'll have a stoppage with 3:29 left to go now in period number 2. Again, send us an email if you want, sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to send us an email tonight, we'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say happy holidays to the Ninja family over here, the Wilskis. They'd love to hear your holiday greetings. From the faceoff, backhanded down low in the offensive zone. Beavers controlling a centering pass. It hit a defender but bounced right to Henning. He sends it down to Barnett. Right back up to Henning at the right point. Fires, kick save made by Kurt. Backhanded clearing attempt kept in. Another shot. He hit traffic. Right back to Strakota. Strakota had it knocked off his stick. Picked up by Woods. Woods over to Henning. He's on the right side. Goes back to the left side. With it there is Poznansky. Poznansky back up to Woods at the point. Right side dish. There is Henning with a blast. That one just got through traffic and went wide of the cage. 21 seconds left in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. Poznansky dancing through traffic, sends it down low, and off the stick of Aiden Root. He would have had a point-blank chance had he been able to handle it cleanly. Poznansky trying to wrap around, centers, right there, shot, they score! Beautiful pass, and Aiden Root buries it. It's a power play goal, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Golden Beavers with 2:34 left to play in period number 2. How about that? Root with the power play goal. He buried that shot from the right side in a gorgeous pass from Mason Poznansky to get it to him. Poznansky got the first goal of the game for the Golden Beavers. That was a gorgeous assist for Mason. And it's 3-0 Beaver Dam. And Poznansky is the only assist on that. There's no second assist. Now Burkhardt's shot goes wide to the right. And Deforest just trying to regroup a little bit here out of their own zone. Can they get it out? They forced it out momentarily, but sent right back in. Rupert sends it cross ice, and now they do get it out to center. Under 2 minutes to play, period number 2. Beaver Dam in the driver's seat, ahead 3-0. They've outshot the Norskies 32-6 in the game. There's a shot, centering pass shot, save made by Vic on a point-blank chance from the left doorstep by O'Day. Boy, that was a grade A scoring chance for the Norskies there. And now they have it at their own blue line as Rupert sends it across. Up the right side, R.J. Annan. Annan lost it near the Beaver Dam blue line. It's deflected high in the air. Now Damon has it. Into the offensive zone, gets by the defender, Damon, and it got taken down. No penalty, though. As Damon got taken down, lost the puck and lost his stick. 64 seconds left in the second period. Here's Woods into the offensive zone. Woods dropped past, nobody home for the Golden Beavers as they were making some changes. But they keep possession to the high slot. Shot Schrader, save made, rebound is loose. It's in the slot, Strakota shot, glove save made by Kurt. Oh my goodness, how did he get a glove on that one? It's loose behind the net. Woods sends it into the corner. Here's Strakota getting spun around. Now a tie-up. I kind of lost it because it's right by the near side glass, and now poked out of the zone by Deforest. Half a minute to play, second period. And here's Strakota at center ice. Ahead to Henning. Henning down deep into the offensive zone. Henning centers, and it was knocked away by Casey Koopman, but not out of the zone. Here's Aiden Root. Root, 10 seconds left in the period. Root down to the end wall, 8 seconds. Lost the puck, picked up by the Norskis. They'll swat it out to center. Down the ice it goes, and that should just about do it. As the horn will sound, that is the end of period number 2. And after 2 periods on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is now Beaver Dam 3 and Deforest nothing. Stay with us. We'll take a break. And when we come back, as part of our second intermission report, we have a special feature for you, as our colleague and good friend Wade Bates had a chance earlier tonight to speak to a very special guest. We're going to play the interview for you right after this timeout. Let's take a 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
The Beaver Dam High School girls hockey team is off to a solid start this season. We're going to bring in co-head coach Kayla Murray. Coach, you've got one game under your belt. You got Rock County in the home opener coming up on Friday night. Just your thoughts on what you've seen from the girls through camp and through this early part of the regular season.
Yeah, so we're really happy with what we've seen so far. We like our work ethic and we're having a good attitude. We were really happy with our first 2 games. We came out and we had a lot of good chances, and so we're just looking to keep up that positive energy.
You got elevated as co-head coach this year along with Coach Utek, who's been here a long time. Just kind of talk about how is the changing kind of title and position for you. How has that been for you here this year?
Yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. I was a volunteer coach last year and really enjoy working with the girls. And I grew up playing hockey in Beaver Dam here, learned how to play here, and went on and played college. So it's really awesome just to have the opportunity to be back in my hometown and give back to the girls in the community here.
Oh, you played hockey since probably since you were born. You were in skates. How young did you start playing?
Yeah, pretty much. I started when I was 3, so pretty young. I like to quote, my skates are my most worn shoes, because I was wearing those a lot. So.
Now, Coach, you mentioned you played collegiate hockey. You played at Adrian, which is a team that's playing for national champions every year in Augsburg. Just how has playing at that level, you think, gotten you ready and transcended how your coaching style and what you're looking to do here at the high school level?
Yeah, I think my collegiate experience has a huge impact on my coaching philosophy now. My college experience, and I told the girls this preseason as well, but throughout your hockey career, you learn a lot about hockey, but you learn a lot about life too. So I think it's really important just to understand those lessons that are coming through playing sports, translate a lot to outside of that as well. And we have a philosophy of working hard every day and having fun, learning and improving. So we've been doing a great job of that and have been putting forth a lot of good effort at practice here.
Coach, obviously a reboot a couple of years back when you split from the co-op with the Warbird co-op. Just and you've seen progression, haven't you? Coach Utek from year to year, and you jumped on as an assistant, and Coach Murray and others that have been involved. Can you talk about that progression you've seen from standalone again to where you're at right now?
Yeah, so definitely this year, our incoming class has been huge in the terms of contribution here. Our incoming players are experienced. They're coming in and they're ready to work hard and be positive every day. And so we're expecting a lot from them and the rest of our team and going forward as well.
How big was that Wildfire program, getting that going for kids at the younger level to get them ready to play varsity high school hockey?
Yeah, our youth program is huge, and it all starts there, right? So youth program has a huge impact on that, and we love to see the youth program doing well and then, developing those habits and carrying that out through high school.
Coach, let's talk about your team. Let's start between the pipes. Can you talk about your goalie? You got a sophomore in there, and just talk about what you look for between the pipes.
Yeah, so Emily, our goalie, has had a really good start for us, had a lot of really big saves in the games of Baraboo. Her rebound control was really well, so we're really happy with her performance so far. She comes every day ready to learn, ready to work hard, so we're expecting her to keep that up and keep up the great work between the pipes there.
What about defense? Can you kind of talk about the ladies in defense in front of Emily?
Yeah, so we're going 4D here, and our defense, we've again been really pleased and happy with their effort. Able to see the ice well, good hands. All of our D are, really good at being able to move the puck and have their eyes up, and so we're strong defensively and protecting Emily in front as well. So we're looking for them to make sure we're protecting her and keep that going forward.
And how about, let's just talk about up front, your wingers and your centers.
Yeah, so we're focusing on chances our last game, so we're hoping to carry that out and just focus on finishing now.
What are short and long-term goals for your program?
Yeah, so again, it goes back to working hard, learning every day, improving every day, and having fun. We're expecting to be, we're always expected to compete hard every day. We're never giving up on the outcome. So we're expecting to continue to grow throughout the year, and as the years continue and tally up some wins and just making forth that we're putting forth a good effort in every game. Yeah, absolutely, and that was something that we had talked about. I mean, we had played them several times, and now coming back, we had again just a really good first start to the season, and that was something that we had addressed with as a team, and so we were really happy, and we're continuing to make sure that again we're capitalizing on our opportunities and really making sure we're competing hard the whole time.
How about Rock County, the home opener on Friday night, 7 o'clock? Hope we get a big crowd out here for that one. Just what do you know about Rock County?
Yeah, so we're really excited for our first home game. Nothing changes on our end philosophy-wise. We're going hard every time we're out on the ice. We're playing smart and we're playing hard. So we're ready and we're excited to take the ice tomorrow.
Coach Kayla Murray, I appreciate the time and good luck this season with the Beaver Dam girls hockey team.
Yeah, thank you.
Join us at Tower Lanes December 4th for the WBEV Pack Attack Party and watch Green Bay take on Chicago. There's always a great seat thanks to the many TVs at Tower Lanes. Plus great deals on food and drinks. You can win prizes like the best seat in the house from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in Beaver Dam. Enjoy food from Cousin Subs, Pizza Ranch, and Zig's Pub and Grill. Wear your green and gold, bring your game face, and be ready to have some fun at Tower Lanes December 4th at the WBEV Pack Attack Party.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Mike Tronson back inside the BD Family Center alongside my videographer Ninja and engineer Kyra. 2 periods of play in the books in this Badger East Conference hockey game, and after 2 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 3 and Deforest nothing. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Well, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the 3rd Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. Also, a reminder again, tomorrow night we've got boys basketball here on Daily Dodge TV. The Beaver Dam boys hosting Cudahy across the street at the BDHS Fieldhouse. We'll be on the air with our John Deere pregame show at 7 o'clock, and the opening tip is at 7:15 tomorrow. But we've still got hockey to talk about. A 3-0 Beaver Dam lead after 2. And in the second period, let's recap the scoring for you with 7:16 to go in the period. Evan Burkhart gave Beaver Dam a 2-0 lead as he scored with an assist from Jackson Barnett. That goal at even strength gave Beaver Dam the 2-goal lead. And then with 2:34 left in the period, Aiden Root on a beautiful pass from Mason Poznansky, a power play goal, made it 3-0 Beaver Dam, and that's where we sit after 2. A 3-0 score. Beaver Dam's goals, Poznansky unassisted in the first period, Burkhart from Barnett, and Root from Poznansky both in the second period. Let's take a look at some other numbers. Shots on goal in the second period. Beaver Dam had 15 shots in the period for a 2-period total of 34. Deforest had 3 shots on goal in the period for a 2-period total of 7. Henry Vick stopped all 3 shots he faced and now has stopped all 7 shots he has seen in this game. Meanwhile, the Deforest netminder, Braden Kurt, he stopped 13 of the 15 shots he faced in the second period. He now has stopped 31 of 34 shots for the game. Penalties in the second period. Beaver Dam took 1 minor for 2 minutes. They've now taken 2 penalties for 4 minutes in the game. Meanwhile, Deforest had 3 penalties for 6 minutes in the second period. They now have taken 4 for 8 minutes in the game. Power plays. Beaver Dam in the period was 1 for 3 with the man advantage, and they're now officially 1 for 4 in the game. Meanwhile, it was Deforest going 0 for 1 with the man advantage in the second period. They're now 0 for 2 on the power play in the game. So that's where we sit, a 3-0 hockey game with 17 more minutes to go. So Beaver Dam's in the driver's seat, but we'll see if they can hang on here against this young up-and-coming Deforest team. Again, you can send us an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com, if you'd like to sneak one in before the end of the broadcast tonight. Hey, I did get a message here from my good friends Susie and Jerry. It says, hey, Mike, Jerry's really enjoying watching the hockey game. Go Beavers. A shout out to him, please, if you can. Well, of course, I can, and I just did. So Jerry and Susie, nice to hear from you both. Thank you very, very much for checking in. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope your holiday season is off to a good start, and that goes for all of you out there tuned into the broadcast, but wanted to mention that. But yes, sports@dailydodge.com. If you would like to chime in, send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. We'll get you on the broadcast tonight. One more period to go. The ice has been resurfaced. And I've said this in the past. One of my, I guess you call it what, a Walter Mitty fantasy, whatever they call those things. I want to take a Zamboni ride some night. I want to ride on the Zamboni. I've never done that. And you see that a lot, like at these, you go to these college and pro hockey games, and you see people getting to ride on a little special seat. I don't know if they can do that here at the Family Center, but some night I want to ride on the Zamboni. And you know, Zamboni, it's just fun to say the word Zamboni, okay? Let alone getting to ride on one. So, Ninja Warrior says it sounds like an Italian sandwich. Yes, I'll have the baked Zamboni with meatball. That's kind of what it sounds like, doesn't it? But no, I'm serious about that. So, if Opie, our rink manager here, is tuned in, he's probably not because he's working. I'm putting him on notice. I would like a Zamboni ride sometime. I don't even know if that's possible, but there are probably safety protocols in place. But I just want to do that sometime. Anyways, we've got a third period to worry about here. And right now, Beaver Dam in the driver's seat with a 3-0 lead over Deforest. In this third period tonight, Beaver Dam will skate right to left. And Deforest will go left to right across your Daily Dodge TV video screen. And if I do get to ride on the Zamboni, Ninja and Kyra, I expect you will get some footage of that, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Face off at center ice to get this third period underway. Deforest wins the draw. They've got some ground to make up as they trail in the game 3-0. And this is Carter Brown. Lost it. Picked up by Strakota. Into the offensive zone. Strakota. And nice back check there by R.J. Annan to prevent a scoring opportunity. Puck is loose near the right circle. Sent to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Strakota keeps it in. Then he tried to sidestep a defender and couldn't get his stick on the puck as it goes to the near side wall. A little tie-up, but it's brought out to center by Alex Woods. Woods now hopping past a couple of defenders, sends it towards the net weakly, and a glove save is made there by Braden Kurt. That wasn't much mustard on that shot. So an easy stop there. And you think about it, Deforest here is down 3-0, but, Kurt has played pretty well in this game. He's stopped 32 out of 35 shots. He's made some big saves in this game to, it could be even more lopsided, but he's really done well. Maybe sounds strange to say it, but based on the score, but no, I really believe that. He's played pretty well. Anyways, Beaver Dam going to work in its own zone. Trying to get it out to center, and they do off the stick of Damon. Damon actually catches up to that. Into the offense zone. Send shot towards the net. Save made by Kurt. And on a rebound, a shot by Jacob Lott, and another save made. A couple of chances in the early going of the third period here for the Golden Beavers, who have a 30-shot edge in the game. 37-7 now. Boy, the play has been in the Deforest zone for the better part of the game tonight. Here's Lott coming out of a pile with it. Fires. He scores! Jacob Lott making it 4-0 Beaver Dam with 15:32 to go in the game. Nothing cheap about that one. He rifled it past Kurt. So Lott giving the Golden Beavers the extra cushion here. 4-0. Beaver Dam now leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And for Jacob Lott, that is his third goal of the season. Off the face-off, Lont brings, or that's Woods actually bringing it right back into the offensive zone. Play continues. By the way, that goal was unassisted. An unassisted goal by Lont. Two of the Beaver Dam goals tonight have been unassisted. Now they bring it back into the Norski end. And Poznanski goes down as he tried to go after it along with R.J. Annan. Sent up to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Bouncing puck into the right circle. Woods is going to track it down there. Woods, now he gets tied up along the board. Swatted to the point, but not out. Shot. Save made on a rising shot by Kurt. Rebound is loose, and Avery O'Day is going to pick it up. He'll skate it out to center ice. Up the left wing side. Goes cross ice. Pass kind of off the mark. There's really nobody there. Now it's Larson trying to pick it up, but Woods has it instead. Back the other way, Woods crossing the line. And that is offside on the Golden Beavers. We have played 2.5 minutes of this third period. Mike Tronson on Daily Dodge TV. And a face-off at center ice with Beaver Dam leading 4-0 over Deforest on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Well, that could have been a chance there for Logan Meyer, but Beaver Dam's defense recovers in time as Meyer could have gone in on a partial breakaway. Loose puck down deep in the Beaver Dam end. Lont has it. Skates around to the far side, sends it up to the half wall, but it's poked right back behind the cage for Henning. Henning, his pass intercepted. Shots right on. Save made by Vic. Rebound is loose behind the cage. Wrap around try. It's blocked. It's denied there by Henning, and now out to center comes Nate Henning. Across the blue line. Henning, right side. Centers it. Drop pass. Shot. They score! Boston Damon fires it into a partially open net. And it's now 5-0 in favor of Beaver Dam with 13:49 left in this one. Well, that one, I don't know that pass was necessarily intended for Damon initially, but it got to him, and he had a partially open net to shoot at. 5-0 Golden Beavers. Another nice pass. Woods bobbled the pass and then sent it behind the cage. He had a chance. 13:34 to go in the game. We'll check the assists on that last goal. So Damon gets the goal. Henning gets the assist. So just one assist on that one to Henning. As we had a collision in the Beaver Dam end. Now a delayed penalty coming up on Deforest. So Henry Vick goes to the bench for the extra skater. Delayed penalty on the Norskis. Henning through traffic. Goes in. He scores! Henning! Took it in, got tripped up, but he beats Root. And it's now 6-0. 13:01 left to go in this game. Remaining in the man advantage for the Norskis. Face off to the right of Braden Kurt. Off the draw, save, and actually a couple of saves made as Lont had a point blank chance. Shorthanded on the left side, but Kurt was up to the task. Now Lont near his own blue line, skating to the far side. Up the right wing side and gets tied up near the blue line. Puck is bouncing around. And now the penalty's over to Schrader. We're back to even strength. Schrader racing to the bench. And play continues down deep in the Golden Beaver end. Took a funny bounce. The puck did off the boards. Clearing attempt is kept in. Clock running with 10 minutes to go in the game. Norskis, there's a centering pass, hit the back side of the cage. And now Henning picks up the loose puck. And back the other way into the offensive zone. A puck is poked off the stick of a Beaver Dam player. Woods picks it up, sends it behind the cage. With it now is Root up to the right side where Burkhart will take it. Burkhart to the left circle. Root center. Shot goes behind the net. That was Woods with a chance there. And now the rebound out to center ice it goes. And Jackson Barnett after it. Leaves it off for Burkhart. Throws it ahead for Woods. Woods left side into the offensive zone. Through the circle. Fires, and a stick save made by Kurt. Now here's Aiden Root down in the near corner. Left side. Getting tied up by a couple of defenders. Larson sends it around the boards. Gabriel Larson over to O'Day. He's hassled there by Poznanski. Can't clear the zone. Burkhart shot deflects off the ceiling, and that's out of play. Well, you know, I was talking with Doug Kraft before the game, Beaver Dam head coach. He said, you know, I think we have a pretty good balanced team this year offensively. Well, I think tonight would be very good proof of that because of the 6 goals that Beaver Dam has scored. 6 different players have scored those 6 different goals. I think that's pretty good balance. I mean, what do you say? There's a shot. Oh, right. A point-blank chance and a save made. Now another chance on the left doorstep, and Kurt is there to make the stop. What's that? I'm sorry, the Ninja? Yeah, he says we need the goaltender, Vic, to score one. It's what we need. And right now we've got a running clock here with the 6-0 score in the third period. So the clock did not stop there after that last whistle. But, you know, if you're a Deforest fan, hang in there. You know, there will be better nights. You know, team is young. I know it's been a little bit of a rough start, but, you know, keep some of these young guys together. And over the next year or two, I imagine a lot of good things will be happening. So don't get too discouraged. And if you're a Beaver Dam fan, got to be very pleased with the effort tonight. Centering pass went through the crease. And another pass cross ice was intercepted. And out to center goes Larson. He got tripped up. No call, though. They're saying that was inadvertent. Yeah, some of the Deforest fans wanted a trip on that, but they didn't get one. Here's Poznanski. Backhanded shot save made Kurt. Now Woods trying to go after it behind the cage along with Spencer Christinger. It's tied up along the end wall. Clock running with exactly 7 minutes to go, third period. Rising shot went over the top of the net. Beaver Dam 6, Deforest nothing on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And a backhanded clearing attempt, but we've got a whistle. And there's going to be a penalty called on Rupert for tripping. So, the faceoff will come to the right of Braden Kurt. Beaver Dam with another power play opportunity, leading this game 6-0. Norski's clear it down the length of the ice. And Henning being hassled down there by Leffelholtz. Here comes Damon now. And he gets taken down, but the puck picked up by Burkhart into the left circle. Centers! And they were going for Strakota to try and redirect or get a tip there. He couldn't do it. And the Norski's clear again. Minute 28 left in the Beaver Dam power play. Just under 6 minutes left in the hockey game. And a 6-0 Beaver Dam lead. This is, Damon's shot was blocked by Leatherberry. Now skating with it on the far side. Lott dropping it down low. Burkhart picks it up. Burkhart to the half wall. Centers it, and that one was intended for Barnett, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Now he does pick it up along the near side boards, and his pass cross ice was tipped out of the zone momentarily. Now picked up by the Norskis. They fire it into the Golden Beaver end, but Burkhart's there to have it. 49 seconds left in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. 5:19 to go in the hockey game. Here is Henning. Taken off the puck nicely by Leatherberry. Good defense there as it's shot out to the Beaver Dam blue line. They go right back the other way. Burkhart near side wall. Little pass to Damon. He'll cross the line. Damon fires and a glove save made by Kurt. And Gabriel Larson got sent to the ice, but he bounces up. Looks like he's going to be okay. Just a few seconds left on the man advantage. Again, it's a running clock, so Beaver Dam here, they don't win the draw, but they do pick up a loose puck on the near side. But now the penalty's over, so we are back to 5 skaters aside with 4.5 minutes to play. Shot, they score! That one got through the 5-hole, and I believe that was Poznanski that it wasn't a real strong shot, but it got through the 5-hole. And with 4:26 left to play, it's now 7-0 of the game. But that one you didn't think much of initially because the shot, there wasn't a lot of mustard on the shot, but it got through the 5-hole. And now look out, here is Root, and he fanned on a shot. There was a defender right there. Play continues. Somebody lost a stick. Yeah, Poznanski got the goal. Strakota got the assist. Here's another shot, save made, rebound, and a wraparound try actually from a tough angle, and the save made by Kurt. But we're down to just 3:45 and counting left in the hockey game, and Beaver Dam now with a 7-0 lead. Beaver Dam has dominated pretty much all night long. Still, though, it was a fairly tight game going into this third period. It was 3-0 Beaver Dam after 2, but they have exploded for 4 third period goals, I should say, to put this one away. Down to the final 3:17 as play continues in the Norski end. Norski's just trying to get it out of there. Sent out to center ice, left wing side, chasing after it, O'Day. He's being chased by Henning. Now Larson picks it up. He had it knocked off his stick and taken away by Jacob Lant. Lant racing back the other way. Left wing side, gains the line. Lant lost the puck as he tried to get past the defense. Clearing attempt, now sent out to center where Damon has it. Look out as Damon is knocked into by Larson. Larson actually hit the deck and he's hurt now. They blow the whistle. Larson collided with Lant, and even though it was Larson that kind of initiated the check, he's the one that got hurt, and he went down and he was slow to get up. Now he is going over to the bench, but he's slumped over a little bit. Let's hope he's okay, because he took the better part of that one, unfortunately. So he's going to go over to the bench area. They did stop the clock for that to go in the game. Shot, save, rebound is loose. Still loose. Woods trying to get a stick on it. It rolled over to the far side where it's picked up by Aiden Root. Root leaves it off for Strakota. Pushes it right side. Shot. I don't know if that got to the net or not, but it did. It was a save by the netminder, Kurt. And now a shot from the blue line that hit traffic. And they blow the whistle. Did it come out of the zone? Might have come out of the zone. But the clock running, 2 minutes to go in the game. And Beaver Dam has put this one away with 4 third period goals. As on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's now 7-0. Beaver Dam leading Deforest. Stay tuned for our John Deere postgame show. We'll get Beaver Dam head coach Doug Kraft up here for some comments. As a shot from center ice went right in on net, and Kurt made the save. 90 seconds remaining. Beaver Dam's going to make some, well, both teams are going to make some personnel changes. And from the faceoff, played to the end wall. Rupert after it. Getting tied up in the corner. Burkhart, or actually it's Stotts rather, got a stick on it, but lost it. And now the Norski send it out to center ice for O'Day. Then he had it knocked away. Back into the offensive zone comes Poznanski. Poznanski needs one more for the hat trick. He's got 2 on the night. but only 48 seconds and counting left. They blow the whistle, and are they going to stop they're going to stop the clock here as the puck went out of play, or they had to check actually to make sure that the door over there at the end of the rink was secured. From the face-off, Poznanski off the face-off, fires it and save it. He was looking for the hat trick right there, and he came so close, but Kurt denied him. Oh, he wanted that bad too. He wanted to say, I want to tell the grandkids about that someday. I got the hat trick. But Kurt said, not so fast. All right, 24 seconds left. Still in the Norski end. Centering pass was knocked down, and O'Day picks it up, or tried to. Poznanski back there, centers it in front. Shot! And a save made by Kurt off the big blast by Stotts. And now a couple of the players from each side getting to know each other a little bit better. A little how do you do, but I guess nothing, doesn't look like anything's going to come of it. But 11 seconds left to go. And that's going to do it. They're not even going to drop the puck again. The clock will run down to 0. Final score tonight on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Beaver Dam with a 7-0 win over Deforest. And with the win, Beaver Dam goes to 2-1 on the season. And they are now 2-0 in Badger East Conference play. Meanwhile, Deforest dropping to 0-4 on the year. They are 0-2 in the Badger East. And even though there was a little bit of getting to know you there at the end, the two teams will shake hands at center ice after this one, and Beaver Dam with the win. So here's what we'll do. We'll step aside for a timeout. We will come back, and we will have our John Deere postgame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Shop the pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center for the postgame show. This is brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard tonight, Beaver Dam a winner in boys hockey over Deforest, 7-0. And my name is Mike Tronson. I'm joined up here by Doug Kraft, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Doug, congratulations on the win. And give me your overall thoughts on this one. You and I were talking a little bit as we were coming out of the break here, and you mentioned to me in the pregame show you thought you had a lot of players this season that could be contributors. Well, you had 6 different players score tonight. I think that kind of shows what you were talking about there.
Yeah, we see it every day in practice. We saw it, as a matter of fact, even last year. This group is really unselfish. They're looking for ways to score, not necessarily be the scorer. You know the old acronym, right? Team.
Right.
Together, everyone achieves more. We believe that. It's just a philosophy of, get the puck to a spot where somebody can get it in the back of the net. We don't need to hang it on somebody or somebody to be a superstar by themselves and kind of ride their coattails. We want to do it together, and we have 2 really strong lines that can do that night in and night out.
Well, and I would think, too, that, to have balance, to have a lot of contributors, certainly I would think it would make you harder to defend if you're an opponent, because there's so many guys that can do so many different things. So in that sense, does that kind of make you a little bit harder maybe for opponents to scout a little bit or to defend, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can tell you that, we key in on certain players when you see stat sheets or when you go watch a team play and somebody stands out. It can be hard when, maybe they're not all equal. They have different strengths, each of them. But, as a group and collectively, there's enough strength out of each player that, if you take somebody away, we've got 5 or 6 other guys that can find ways to score.
We talked a little bit about special teams in our pregame chat. You had 3 power play goals in the last game against Milton, also killed some penalties. Tonight, the 1 power play goal. You had more chances, but 1 power play goal. And I have you for 3 penalties in the game for 6 minutes. Obviously, you got to be pleased with that when you can keep the number of penalties your guys take down.
Yeah, that was one of the things that we stressed right at the beginning of the year. We know that you're not going to have a game and have 0 penalties, or at least not very often, but we want to have less penalties than the other team. I mean, the law of averages will just kind of take over, and, if you're on the advantage more than the other team, it pays off for you in the end. I mean, it just makes sense, right? So if they have 5 and we have 2, we have 3 more opportunities of advantage time than they do.
Talk about Henry Vick. I know he didn't face a ton of shots in this game, but anytime you pitch a shutout, you don't have to apologize for that.
No, absolutely. I think you have to get 10 for it to count in the record books. But, if you don't let one in, you've done your job. He was putting the pucks that he did see into the corner. They had at least, I think, 1 breakaway that he stopped. And, we did have some penalty kill time. So it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 40. It's still all of them.
I think this game might have been a little bit deceiving, or at least the final score, because this was a 3-0 game after 2, and you kind of busted it open in the third period with the 4 goals. But did it kind of feel that way to you a little bit? I mean, because I'm wondering if that final score may be a little bit deceiving. Yeah, you had a big third period, but it was fairly tight up to that point.
Yeah, I mean, my preference would be to have the big first period
right.
And figure things out as you go. But, they were a hard skating team. I heard some of the boys say after we got back onto the bench for the second period, he said, "Man, they're fast." So I think whenever a team is hunting for their first win, they're they're playing hard, and Deforest gave us all they could handle, or all we could handle, really, throughout the game. They didn't give up. It can get a little bit hard for any team when you get to running time, but we appreciate them, and the third period was a dominating effort by us, but we didn't approach any period like the game was over.
Well, you get a couple of days now to regroup, and then you will head to Stoughton, I believe, on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday night at Stoughton. Any early thoughts on that one?
Well, we scrimmaged them a few weeks ago. That was our end of kind of training camp scrimmage. Good friends of ours. We're looking forward to seeing how they look in a non-scrimmage format. So, we always look forward to playing them. Their coach, Brett Qualley, is one of my good friends. So, looking forward to that game. Yeah, it's another week of Badger East play next week.
Right, and then you come home next week, a week from tonight, Thursday, for Wanakee. That's a game we're going to be broadcasting right here on Daily Dodge TV. So we'll be right back in the saddle again next week, and looking forward to that one. But before you can worry about them, you got to worry about Stoughton on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we always take it one game at a time. We don't get too far ahead. It's just really fun now that conference hockey play has started.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Solid effort all the way around, and you go to 2-0, and that's the big thing. You're 2-1 overall, but 2-0 in Badger East Conference play. So great way to start the season, especially in conference play.
Thanks for having us, Mike.
Doug, good to see you. Thanks for stopping up. Hey, your parents were watching tonight in Minnesota, so wave to your parents. They sent me an email during the broadcast from St. Joseph, and so I wanted to give you a little shout out there.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, thanks, Doug. That is Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam. Thanks for coming up here, buddy. Appreciate it. And Beaver Dam a winner tonight, 7-0 over Deforest. And let's run down some final numbers from this one. Now, as I mentioned, it was 3-0 Beaver Dam at the end of the second period. So it was still a fairly tight game after 2. But Beaver Dam exploded in that third period with 4 goals. The first one came a minute and 28 seconds into the period. Jacob Lant scored unassisted, an even strength goal to make it 4-0 in favor of the Golden Beavers. Then it was about a minute, not even a minute and a half later, Boston Damon scored with an assist from Nate Henning at even strength to make it 5-0 Beaver Dam. 48 seconds after that, with 13:01 to go in the third, Henning scored himself unassisted, an even strength goal to make it 6-0. And then the final tally came with 4:26 left in the period. It was Mason Poznanski with his second of the night. A nice assist from Braden Strakota. That was an even strength goal, made it 7-0 Beaver Dam, and that was your final tonight, 7-0 Beaver Dam a winner. And again, I mentioned it, 6 different players scored tonight for Beaver Dam. Poznanski had the 2 goals, but the others were Burkhart, Root, Lant, Damon, and Henning. And so that was a very positive, but Poznanski had 2 goals. He also had an assist in this game. Henning, I mentioned, had 1 goal. He had an assist in this game. And just a solid all-around effort. And, of course, we were talking about goaltender Henry Vick. Let's talk about Vick and the goaltending in general. In that third period, Beaver Dam had 15 shots on goal for a 3-period total of 49, and 1 shot on goal for Deforest for a 3-period total of 8. The saves, I mentioned Henry Vick. He was outstanding. He stopped the 1 shot he faced in the third period. He stopped all 8 shots he saw in the game for a shutout. Meanwhile, it was Braden Kurt stopping 11 shots in the third period for a 3-period total of 42 saves. Penalties in the period, each team took 1 minor penalty for 2 minutes. For the game, Beaver Dam had 3 penalties for 6 minutes, and it was Deforest with 5 for 10 minutes. Power plays, each team was 0 for 1 with the man advantage in the third period. For the game, Beaver Dam was 1 for 5 on the power play, and Deforest was 0 for 3. So that is going to wrap things up here from the Beaver Dam Family Center. And if you're a fan of Beaver Dam Athletics, well, hey, we've got you covered tomorrow night too. We'll have the whole crew back, but we'll be across the street at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for Golden Beaver boys basketball. The Beaver Dam boys hosting Cudahy tomorrow night. We'll have it for you right here on Daily Dodge TV with our pregame coverage. The John Deere pregame show at 7 o'clock. Tip time is at 7:15. Hope you'll join us for that tomorrow night. Should be a good one. And then, of course, I mentioned we will have more hockey for you here next week, Thursday, when Wanakee comes into the Family Center. That's next week, Thursday night, December 8th, with a 7 o'clock face-off, Beaver Dam and Wanakee. As I mentioned, Beaver Dam actually going to play one game before that. That's going to be that road game Tuesday at Stoughton. Meanwhile, for Deforest, they are home on Tuesday night for a game against Monona Grove at 7:15, and another home game Friday, December 9th. They'll take on Milton. Our broadcast has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metal Craft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bread Company, Surefire, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Your final tonight, Badger East Boys Hockey, Beaver Dam 7 and Deforest 0. That's going to do it. Want to thank all of you for tuning into the broadcast. Certainly hope you enjoyed it. And I, of course, want to thank Justin and Kyra. They do a great job. Justin was running the camera tonight. Kyra was running the scoreboard and the computer and the graphics. And they're the best crew around. And so thank you both for your good work. For Kyra, for Ninja, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from the Beaver Dam Family Center. Have a pleasant evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.